Disclaimer: this channel does not promote, encourage any illegal activities. All contents provided by this channel is meant for educational, entertainment purposes only. Copyright disclaimer: under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, and or personal use tips the balance in favor of use. So what does that mean, everyone? Everything discussed on this channel is all alleged, and we are here to learn from one another respectfully. Enjoy the show. Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. I am your girl Molinda Jae, and I'm here to discuss the scene with Scrappy and his mother Mama D on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, especially within the season finale. The reason why I want to put my little 2 cents in it is because even though it is reality TV and it's scripted and fake and has exaggerated content, there's some truth that lies within what has been presented to us. So, okay, based on the clips that I've seen on other content creators' channels, as well as going back and watching the entire episode, I can see where things comes off as, misconstrued, to say the least. But I feel like we can all learn from what has happened on the episode, even though it is reality TV and it's scripted and fake to some degree. You got there what lies, or what art imitates life, and life imitates art, and there are some truths that lie within that scene. Okay, so based on what I've gathered is I see a mother and son relationship that is apparently toxic because, Scrappy, he has basically not only made a name for himself, but also he has a family that he has to take care of and continue to be that stability within the unit as head of the household. So right now, he is married to Bambi, and they've been married ever since 2017, and he has 4 children. Okay, one from a previous relationship with Erica Dixon, and the rest of the children are with Bambi. Okay, so as I looked at the scene, I saw a son that is crying out to his mother, pouring his heart out to his mother in regards to, having her take accountability for what had having her take accountability for the things that he was exposed to during his upbringing and the environment that he was being brought up under, and that so he can be able to start his healing process or just continuing his healing process. It just depends on whether he goes to therapy or not. But secondly is the rejection that falls through after what has been discussed, or what has been basically, how should I say this? What has been laid out on the table. There we go. What has been laid out on the table. All in a nutshell, both of them needs therapy. And basically there needs to be 3 set of therapy. One needs to be on the individual, because if you don't have a sense of self within your self being as a living flesh in this physical realm, then how in the heck you are supposed to give the love and support and all the things in the bag of chips to someone else, especially that they are your significant other, your life partner. And I would tell people this all the time, especially when I talk to my family members about situations that either unfolded within our family or what I'm seeing with other people's family members. And the two questions I would ask when it comes to, especially when it comes to my brother and how we have discussions, is I would ask him, how is your faith, whether it's on a spiritual aspect or a religious based aspect, or or how is your relationship with your parents? Because that those two factors there can play a part in regards to how you maneuver in this physical realm when it comes to meeting people and establishing relationships, as well as maintaining those relationships and dissolving relationships so you can be able to start another chapter. Now, for what I gathered of what Scrappy was telling his mom about the circumstances that he was living at the time, and that he would like for her to basically own up to what has happened. So I clicked on the Shade Room, right, on this article, and what has been discussed with Mama D and Scrap, according to the Shade Room, they argued it out in public. It was a heated exchange started after Mama D pulled Scrappy aside at an event for Spice's Grammy nomination. He told her she hurts him daily when she speaks lies or things he didn't say. Mama D addressed the tone and words he used with her during their phone convo. Scrappy alleged his behavior hasn't been worse than what D put him and his sister through as kids. He described a hard upbringing. My mom was a pimp, so me and my sister was raised around whores, crack pipes, and this is what you seeing, this is what you finding. Scrappy said, is pow pow going on. I thought it was normal. He warned his mother that she shouldn't ever try to manipulate no situation that F his kids up, referencing the divorce rumors. But when Scrappy shut her down when she took the authority to speak on his behalf as his mother, it's not on you to tell my truth. You tell your own the truth, Lil Scrappy said to Mama D. You don't even know all my truths. He walks away and then tells D she's a weird mom and a weird person. Bambi attempts to calm her agitated husband, but the mother and the son continue to exchange heated words from across the room. I don't do that ish to you. I don't tell your mother effing business, Lil Scrappy said. I don't go out in the streets and tell people who you really is. I believe that's supposed to be you really are, but continue on within the article. Overcome with emotion, Scrappy punches a set of helium balloons nearby as Shakana Anderson tries to encourage Mama D to calm or hurt Scrappy. D fires back that she is also hurt. That set Scrappy storming across the room towards his mother. You hurt? Go blame that on your mama. Go blame that on your daddy. I ain't do nothing to you. As Mama D interjection saying she did the best that she could. Scrappy fires back. I'm your mother effing child. Okay, so he ultimately leaves the room, unable to continue the tense conversation, and boom, that's the ending on that one. So, based off reading the reading the transcript or just reading what was put on the Shade Room, as well as going and watching the entire episode to see how things unfold, yes, there is a lot of factors that came out with this. Number one, hurt people will hurt people. If you are coming, if you as a person that is hurt at the time and you're having a disagreement with the person or anyone around, you want to you will want to um you will want to pour out that hurt into someone, or you will misguide that hurt that was supposed to be originally for the person that you're having this disagreement out. You'll take it out on someone else. That's number one. So number one is hurt people. Number two of what I gathered is that the upbringing can have a factor into how you maneuver around in life, because if there is no stable foundation as you begin to bring up children into the factor, then not only you but also the children will be suffering until the pattern has been broken. So we see, whether it's fake or not, on TV, we see that Scrappy is trying to basically right his wrongs and try to break away from the cycle, break away from the pattern. As everybody references now, is generational curse. Okay. And so as he is attempting and continuing to right his wrongs and make things right so his family can continue to build on a stable foundation, of course the mom is acting out of scarcity. In my opinion, this is all my opinion, y'all, the mom is acting out of scarcity, and when she acts out, he acts out. That's another thing he had said that is, I don't think it's mentioned in the Shade Room article, is when I watched the episode, he blatantly said that whenever she acts out, I act out. So it's like a chain reaction, because not only he's trying to protect himself, he's trying to protect his family, and he still loves his mom, and he's going to protect her at all costs. But if she's wrong, he's going to check her. And whenever he starts checking her, she makes it comes across as if he is disrespecting her. But if he is coming at you at a calm manner and you reject him, and then he amps it up a little bit, and now you are getting offended, then that's another thing we got to work as a Black community, is whenever people are trying to resolve situations in a calm manner, we are 9 times out of 10 not going to take it seriously. Okay, let's keep it a buck. If someone is coming to you at a loving manner, trying to resolve an issue without getting heated in the matter, we don't 9 times out of 10 we don't take it seriously. We be laughing in their face, or we will just be all nonchalant with it, and that will send a reaction effect to the person who is trying to right their wrongs, because you're not taking it seriously. So when they do come at you in a heated manner, an escalated manner, to where they are, raising their voice, yelling and screaming and shouting, now it's like, oh, I'm offended. I am offended. I'm offended. They're disrespecting me. Well, when they came at you the right way, you rejected them. So now they're coming at you, meeting you halfway in the manner that you are giving, in the energy that you're giving them, and now you feel offended. We need to be able to break that as a Black community, y'all. I'm just keeping it 100. So that's another thing that caught my attention. Another thing that caught my attention is that when Mama D said she was hurt, Okay, well, that means Mama D, she's gonna have to go ahead and do some self-reflection on her end, and whether her parents are still living on this earth or not, she's just gonna have to do some extensive um therapy, and whatever alternative therapy that she wants to use, so she can be able to begin her healing process in the path of forgiveness, so she can be able to be not only her best self, and once she becomes her better self, she can be able to be a better have a better relationship with her kids. Okay, so like I said, there's 3 types of therapies that needs to happen amongst, well, really 4. Let's go ahead and name them out. Okay, the first is going to be the individual. Each individual, Scrappy, Mama D, his sister, they all gonna have to do some individual therapy. Okay. Second type of therapy they will need is premarital counsel, like Erica Mena mentioned to them, because she regretted not doing that before she got married to Safari. So premarital counseling between Scrappy and Bambi, so they can continue on building the foundation and building from that foundation within their relationship as a married couple. And then the third type of therapy that they would need um is mother and son. Well, really, a family unit therapy session between Mama D, um, Scrappy, and the sister. All right, so that needs to happen. And then also lastly is a therapy session between Mama D and Scrappy, because we see them the most on television. We don't see the sister, and that is her right. But there is going to be, and there needs to be some extensive therapy sessions and groundbreaking sessions, so they can be able to break through and get down to the root of the issue with no judgment. Okay, so everybody as individuals can take a responsibility of their actions, and once doing so, that's when we can begin the healing process of healing each other as an individual, and then we can begin to start in healing those inner child wounds, the generational patterns and all that. But that is definitely what has been screaming out. And when it comes to the relationship between Mama D and Scrappy, no child likes to be rejected by their parent in any way, shape, or form, especially when it comes to resolving an issue resolving something that is affecting their mental state and their upbringing state. Of course, to some degree, to some factors, you can't change how you've been brought up. However, you have control to whether you want to stop the habit or not, and do better for your kids and your family, so they wouldn't come off as in a scarcity mindset, in always having to be in that hustle on the go 24/7 mind frame. It's all about stability, whether it's a 1-parent household or 2-parent household, preferably 2-parent household. That way the child can be able to experience both parents and learn from both parents at the same time. Now, if you're co-parenting, there's still manageable things that you can still have a stabilized foundation with your child and your partner. But other than that, like, I am going to send nothing but healing and loving energy to Mama D and Scrappy, because like I said before, even though it is reality TV, I'm pretty sure everybody has went through or is going through the same situation as them to as they are when it comes to having that hard conversation with the parents, because we all want to respect our parents, but you give respect where respect is due, and if there is a problem, we need to be able to call it out for what it is, and so we can be our best selves in the end. But other than that, that's all I have for you guys. I want you all to sound off in the comment section below of your thoughts and opinions about this Scrappy and Mama D situation. Do you think they will come to a resolution and let bygones be bygones? Um, and just any thoughts that you have in mind. If you have watched the episode or if you just came across any of the content creators um, dissecting the scenario between Mama D and Scrappy, having that hard conversation between mother and child, I want y'all to let me know. But other than that, I'm gonna leave y'all to it. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. Hit that notification bell so you know the next time I upload a video. And always remember to love thyself, know thyself, soothe thyself so you can heal thyself. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.